What's up, guys? We're back again for another Marvel Puzzle Quest video. Alright, so I would have, I'm not happy about this one. I'm not mad either. It is what it is. They reworked her. She's playable now. But how many years has it been since she was released? And they only reworked her, like, how would I say this? First off, I'm late on uploading this video. It is what it is. I was sick. I still am sick. We shall not say the name of what I got sick from. Everybody knows already. But, like, I'm not bashing anybody. They could have just updated her a lot better, in my opinion. Let's get into it. 5-star WASP, Hope Van Dyne, live 2/16, a little bit over a week ago. I'm not going to go over the 4-star WASP. I had to go over Ant-Man because it's Ant-Man. I'm not going to go over 4-star WASP because I think the only thing they did different with her is I think they gave her like a swarm tile, and you're able to pair her. They didn't change her black ability. They didn't change her blue except putting a swarm tile on whatever tile the one turn CD tile is removed from or goes away from, and you do get the AP, I think. That's about it. The only other big thing that they did was you're able to use 4-star WASP, 5-star WASP, and Ant-Man together in PvP Simulator. I think that's pretty cool, but another thing where they rushed and messed up on, they should have given 4-star WASP a completely different color palette. They should have given her, they should have changed her yellow, her blue, and her, well, they could have left her blue because it's a passive, but they should have changed her yellow and black ability. It's just that simple. They should have changed them into like purple or something, or green, like green and purple. I don't know, but it could have been different. So I'm not going to go over that. I mean, I basically just did, but I'm not too excited about WASP, Hope Van Dyne, 5-star WASP. I don't know, I might change my mind. I was going over it earlier, and it's like, and it even says right here, General, Jane Van Dyne and WASP Hope Van Dyne are now usable at the same time. WASP health and match damage have been increased to current generation amounts. Note, this change will be going live 2/17, yada yada yada. Okay, so Hope's character icon and tile icon have been updated previously, and Hope and Janet shared the same icons. New character icons, new tile icon. That's pretty cool. Simple. I like this. This is pretty cool. So, I'm a week late on this one as well. It is what it is. So, Sting Operation 6. Let's see. Steal 4 random AP for each different color stolen. Create 1 blue locked swarm tile and destroy a random enemy strike, attack, or projectile. So this is like a souped up version of Morbius without having to, with having to activate, right? So instead of just matching a strike tile or a sap tile and removing it, Morbius, in my opinion, is still the best support for removing special tiles if you're having trouble with those kinds of teams. He's just a counter to everything. So you steal 4 random AP, and then you put 1 lock tile in each color that you steal from. That's pretty cool. So you're basically souping up the board. And then you remove swarm tile and destroy a random enemy strike, attack, or projectile. You destroy, you don't remove it. So Polaris's passive will still activate if she's on your team using WASP, but I don't see why you would use them together. Even though Polaris, you use her, she's going to be mentioned in everything that everybody does within this game. She's just broken. If there are 4 more swarm tiles, here's a passive. If there are 4 more swarm tiles on the board, this ability becomes Call the Swarm. Level 3, level 2, no change. Level 3, steal 5 AP. Level 4, no change. Level 5, steal 6 AP. So you're going to want this at 5. It only costs 6 blue, You're going to be stealing random AP all the time for 6 blue. That's amazing in my opinion. Like I said, I still don't like the way they made 5-star Wasp. I really wish they would have given her broken abilities instead of like AP steal, maybe like crit tile creating or something like that. I don't know, maybe like throw out a critical tile for every swarm tile you got on the board, and then you can't use this ability for like 2 turns or what. I don't know, something crazy like that. But I'll settle for this. I don't care. It seems pretty good. I'm just not really happy with it. I've been asking for this for a long time, and I know the entire MPQ community has as well. It's decent. If there are 4 or more swarm tiles on the board, its ability becomes Call the Swarm. Okay, so when you activate each of her abilities, excuse me, when you activate each of her abilities, they basically change into what they were going to change it to previous to this rework. And I think they're called like something else, right? So this one's called Call the Swarm. Yellow is called Shrink the Swarm, and then Grow, I think. The black ability, Pain Index, is called Grow. Yeah, okay. So they're all called something different. I think this one is still called a Swarm. So I'm going to put this one at 5 just because it steals AP and it removes enemy sap tiles, which is very annoying in 5-star land. So yeah, I mean, it's not that bad as I'm making it out to be. To each their own though. So used to steal 2 to 4 of one pool, steals up to 6 randomly, makes it less powerful as a direct AP steal, but also makes it much more directly powerful as a swarm tile creator. That's actually pretty cool. Instead of creating 2 to 3 turn CD tiles that made 1 to 2 swarm tiles, it now makes a swarm tile for each different AP pool stolen. Given normal odds, that's going to be 3 to 4 tiles a usage instead of maybe 2 if the CD tile survives. That's actually a big difference. Add onto this a bit of bonus sap destruction, and the ability is useful in niche situations. Basically, this character is made for like PvE in my opinion, right? You're locking the board down, stealing the enemy AP, preventing like the mindless ones and the thugs and the ninjas, right? Preventing them from using their green abilities which hit for AoE, their blue abilities which throw out those crazy strike tiles. You're removing those crazy strike tiles. You know, they cost 1 cascade and you're dead. CL9, CL10 status. Like, it's pretty good. I think this is a PvE character. If you're not going for like super fast completion and to go for placement, and you're just going for progression rewards, yeah, use her. She's gonna be fun. I'll use her in PvE as well, right? Clearance level 10, I can see her being somewhat okay for certain ones, but other than that, she's just a basic PvE character in my opinion. With this blue, you just spam blue. Her and Vulture, right? I mean, Vulture's blue destroys sap tiles, but still. When it should only... Okay, so no bug. Okay, that was a bug. Alright, so Call the Swarm. Each of these are going to be 12, right? Oh, no. 5. And then this one is 7 from 10. Okay, so they're not all the same amount, same AP anymore. Okay, so... Okay, so Wasp deals 2,481 damage, or 81 team damage, and grows her swarm tiles, destroying them and 3 tiles surrounding them, then stuns the enemy for 1 turn per 3 swarm tiles. So if you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, if you have 15 swarm tiles, that's 5 turns stun. It's pretty good. 3, 6, 9, 9 swarm tiles, that's a 3 turn stun. That's what you kind of want to aim for, right? 2, like 6 swarm tiles, 9. That's not bad. Let's see. Destroyed, rounding down. Alright, destroyed non-swarm tiles do not generate AP. They deal damage though. Okay, so whilst match damage is increased by 10% per swarm tile, if there are less than 4 swarm tiles on the board, this power becomes Sting operation. Okay, so you activate her blue, throw out the 4 swarm tiles, assuming you steal, or 6, right? You steal 6 AP, you throw out 6, where is it at? Okay, so 4 random AP for each different color stolen, create 1 blue. Okay, assuming you steal 6 different AP and not just like 3 different AP, which adds up to 6, you're gonna get 3 max. You just pair her with America Chavez in PvP, I guess, right? That's not bad. Her max damage increase. If there are less than 4 swarm tiles on the board, this power becomes Sting Operation, max 9,971 damage. That's not bad. That's not great, but not bad. Still fairly expensive. This ability now deals about 45% more damage, but not only to the target as before, now it deals full enemy team damage as well. The ability now generates AP off of any destroyed swarm tile, so it's capable of earning some of the AP back and being a more general AP battery. I like it. See, so blue is pretty good. So I think, like, I don't remember what her best build was, but I think it was 5-5-3, black being, was it, let me see, yeah, black being 3. Alright, so let's go over to your shrink tactics. Taking perfect aim, WASP shoots a PIM disc to shrink her teammate so they can infiltrate the enemy base. Turns a select ally invisible for 2 turns and places 1 yellow lock swarm tile. So 10 AP for a 2-turn invisibility, invisible character. I don't know. I mean, I guess, right? I like how I'm making my videos and my neighbors are just like air blowing the sidewalks or whatnot. That's pretty funny. Okay, so I don't know how you guys, I don't know how I can hear that if I'm in here. But anyways, selected ally. So you get to select the ally for 2 turns. I think there are some characters in the game that when they go invisible, like other stuff happens with them. So I guess that's good. 10 yellow AP is not too much. I would have put it at 9 in my opinion. And places 1 yellow locked swarm tile. That's not bad. I guess the blue makes up for the swarm tiles that you're going to be throwing out on the board, right? Alright, so passive, when there are at least 4 swarm tiles on the board, max 12. Oh, so you can't have more than 12. Okay, scratch the 15 that I said, right? So that's 5 turns. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, you can only get a 4-turn stun with her blue. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you can only get a 4. Okay, so scratch the 15, only 12. This ability becomes Shrink the Swarm. Okay, so level 3, this is Shrink Tactics, level 3, turns the ally invisible for 3 turns. Level 4, creates 3 swarm tiles. Level 5, turns the ally invisible for 4 turns. Okay, so 10 yellow AP for a 4-turn selected invisible character is pretty good. Alright, so I guess this is like a crazier version of Agent Venom's, which we just had his Crash of the Titans. I think I uploaded a couple hours ago. His Crash of the Titans, right? So it's at level 5. You put your entire teammates invisible. So the only downside of Agent Venom is he doesn't get turned invisible. I wonder if you can select yourself. Turns the ally invisible for 4 turns. I guess not, because it says ally, right? So it's sort of similar to, if not the same, as Agent Venom's. yellow, but Agent Venom's yellow costs 11. This costs 10. The only difference is this one you gotta select whatever ally you want to turn invisible, which is pretty good. And you create 3 swarm tiles, not 1. So yeah, I think I was right. I think I did have my WASP at 553. All right, so let's go to Shrink the Swarm. It's a 5 yellow AP. Let's see. Select 3 swarm tiles. All others are removed, giving allies a burst of 2,481 health and gaining 1 yellow AP for each swarm tile removed. So you're basically fueling yourself with you spam blue, activate this, turn your teammates invisible, activate Shrink the Swarm again, generate at least 10, or at least as close as possible to 10 yellow AP again with the swarm tiles that are on the board, heal your allies, rinse, wash, repeat. It's pretty good. So she's basically a really strong support character. Stun, healing, sap tile removal. Those 3 things, in my opinion, those are like all good check marks in my book. Let's see. Swarm tiles remove up to 5 AP. Okay, so you only get 5 AP. That's fair enough, right? Activating this, boom, 5 AP. You get a heal again. So let's see. It gives a burst. Okay, so it's burst. It's not true heal. If there are 3 or less swarm tiles on the board, this ability becomes Shrink Tactics. Max 9,971 healing. Level 2 to 5, no changes. Makes sense. It's a really powerful heal, but no, it's not true heal. Let's see. Functional, yada yada. She desires with a refund to some of the cost. As well as a very healthy heal, removing 9 max swarm tiles, 12 max, keeping 3. It would be a 100k total team burst heal. That's unrealistic, but I would love to see that happen. So sure, it's a bit time consuming to get that many tiles, but can be extremely powerful as a healing ability. It is time consuming, but if you're just catering to WASP and generate, like having 2 characters on the team just to make her generate yellow and blue just to stun and heal, just for the heck of it, then yeah, it's fun. Like, I don't really see it being time consuming. No, as a result, okay, so this is another thing that they had issues with, right? The bug or something like that. 12 AP. This will be fixed to the above value. All right, so let's go to her black ability. So Pain Index, it's a 10 black AP costing ability. Wasp blasts her enemy to send them reeling. Steal a burst of 1,107 health from the target, and an additional 443 health per swarm tile on the board. Then create 1 black lock swarm tile. Alright, passive. When there are at least 4 swarm tiles on the board, max 12, this ability becomes Grow the Swarm. You don't have to have 12. It just says that's the maximum amount of swarm tiles you guys can have. Just for those of you who don't know, just clarifying that. Alright, so let's see. You're stealing 4,451 health. Becomes Grow the Swarm, right? Let's see. You're stealing 451. Oh no, wait. Let me see. So you steal a burst and then an additional 1,781 per swarm. Per swarm tile on the board. Dude, she's just a healing machine. Maybe 5/4/4, yellow and black at 4 each, right? Because her black ability creates 2 swarm tiles at 4, and then her yellow, yeah, so 5/4/4, I think best build for her, because you're just going to want to use both of these for healing. That's crazy. Okay, so level 3, 1550 health. You're going to be stealing 6,231 plus 1,781. Creates 2 swarm tiles. Max level 8,000. This is at level 5, right? Max level 8,012. 1,781. So this never changes. The per swarm tile never changes. But this right here, if I'm reading this correctly, and you steal the health from the enemy, from the target, their health goes down. So you're gonna be like, I would say just put this at 5. You could end the game with this. 3-5-5, blue at 3, yellow and black at 5 maybe. It could be a 5-4-4 or 3-5-5 situation. Her abilities are really good. She's a really good support character. Outside of that, I don't know. That's just crazy. The healing with this character is going to be wild. It just sucks that she's not going to be... it's not going to be true heal. Alright, so grow the swarm. Let's see. Create a random locked swarm tile and gain 1 black AP for every 2 swarm tiles on the board. So 3-5-5 is her best build because you're generating AP for yellow and black for the amount of tiles, swarm tiles that are on the board. Round it up to 12, then deal 2,481 damage to the enemy team for each swarm tile on the board. So you're hitting for AoE with that. And then, let's see. Okay, so, yeah, this is pretty crafty. Let's see, 2,481 damage to the enemy team for each swarm tile on the board. That's pretty crazy. If there are 3 or less swarm tiles on the board, this ability becomes pain index, max 9,971 healing. So they all have like similar, right? So this one is healing and then max damage. So the blue is damage, yellow and black are healing. Black has the AoE, blue has the AoE as well, right? Is it blue or yellow? Let me see. Yeah, it's blue and black that have the damage, AoE, and then it's yellow and black that have the healing for the passives, for the switched ability, and then blue has the damage for the switched ability. So similar to her original form, her original character, right? But better, like a million times better. Playable, very much playable. Obviously, in my opinion, still a support character. Like I said, the true healing is not there, so I'm not going to be using her as much. If she had true heal, probably one of the best healers in the game, if not the best. But, I mean, that's really it for 5-star WASP. Not too bad. I just think that you have to, like, I would only pair her with 4-star Ant-Man just because of the locked swarm tiles and just because of the swarm tiles in general. And Ant-Man's strike tiles. And I still wouldn't use all 3 of them in PvP Simulator. I mean, I might make a video with them, but, like, who knows? Excuse me. Sorry for all the coughing, guys. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.